just set out on our journey for a 3-day trip to Central Oregon. This is Multnomah Falls, which is a very historic landmark in Oregon. It's very beautiful. We're just passing by. First stop is Hood River, Oregon. We are going to be staying with my best friend's parents. My best friend Jennifer grew up here in Hood River, and this is her childhood home. She was born in the early 70s, and they've had this home since before she was born, so they've been collecting and taking care of this beautiful property for decades. Jennifer's parents, Linda and Randall, love to make their home look almost like an antique store. They're huge collectors and creators and kindred spirits to people who like antiques like us. This is how their home always looks. Yes, they were expecting company, but they already had several guests staying there, and this is just in between meals, sitting there having cocktails by the time we showed up. Jennifer is one of 6 children, and among all those children, there are tons of grandchildren. So Linda and Randall are blessed to have grandkids from the ages of 40 to the ages of 2 years old, still running around this house. Even their bathroom is a showcase. Look at that beautiful view. Here hang family photos that go back for generations. One of Randall's many talents is that he makes stained glass. So the stained glass that you see around this house was all made by him. Look at this beautiful lamp in their entryway. Being that they're so family-oriented and they have so many grandchildren and children, they've made little abodes around the property for people to come stay. And this little cabin is where James and I got to stay. It is so beautiful. We were so blessed to be able to stay here. We did not stay in the loft, we stayed downstairs, but this makes a fun place for the grandkids to stay. Here is yet another fun little place for the grandkids or even the kids to stay when they come visit Linda and Randall in this darling little trailer on the property. Well, we had a lovely stay with our friends in Hood River, and now my husband and I are heading out to our next stop, Bend, Oregon. We plan on hitting some thrift stores, and we are going to be staying 2 nights at a hotel that is owned by the McMenamin brothers. It's called the St. Francis School, and so let's go see what we can find out in Bend. There's our beautiful Mount Hood. We don't usually get to see it from this side. We usually see it from the Portland side. We discovered this one lookout where you can see several of the mountains in Washington and Oregon from one spot. It's quite magnificent. A tiny little bit of Mount Hood is left showing. Mount Adams is in Washington. And here is a scene of the three sisters. We are at the Goodwill in Bend, Oregon. I'm excited to go inside and see what treasures I find. Today, yellow tags are 50% off. I thought this candle holder was quite interesting. This was kind of a pretty teapot, but I didn't end up getting it. I really like the ceramic box. I love the colors of it, and I think that the potter did a really good job hand building this box. Definitely wanted to buy this so that maybe I can learn how to make one like it. I'm having good luck with pottery today. This is a beautiful mug, and it's made in Sisters, Oregon, which is very close to where we are, so that was a fun souvenir for me to find. I did end up buying this little dish, and it sits on my dresser with my jewelry in it, my wedding ring and stuff. I take it off at night, and I forgot to put it in the haul, so just to let you know I did buy that. I'm super disappointed I didn't pick this up. I think I was worried that there was lead in it, but I should have gotten it because I have a rectangular tray that goes almost identically well with that. Darn it. It's funny when I go back and edit these videos because I probably would have never even remembered that I looked at that. But now that I've seen it on video, I'm just completely mad at myself. I think someone donated their whole salt and pepper collection because this is a lot of really cute salt and peppers all in one spot. These little cowboy salt and pepper shakers probably would have been really cute for Linda and Randall. Now I wish I would have grabbed those too. I just spotted those lusterware ones in the back too. I don't think I noticed them when I was looking, darn it. Those little pigs are funny. I did, however, buy these, and they have already sold, but I thought they were super cute. I love the little bees on them. This is a pattern that I've been collecting from Pier 1. I have a couple of mugs and a cookie jar, but I just don't use pictures that aren't clear. I like to see what's inside, so I decided not to pick it up. These whole pottery, pitcher, and steins can be quite valuable, but again, I have a lot of inventory at the moment, and I just don't know how much in demand these would be, so I did not pick them up. I ended up getting this tall floral piece of wood. Later I decided against getting those carved Asian figures, so I put those back. I also put this in my cart, but I decided to put it back as well. I bet these Disney ornaments are probably collectible, but they're just not really my thing, so I may have passed up some easy money there, but it's just wasn't me. I really like this Florentine style picture frame, but it's chipped on the bottom corner, so that was a pass, unfortunately. Well, here we are in downtown Bend, Oregon, and there is the McMenamin's Old St. Francis School, which is a hotel, like I said earlier. It's an old school that's been converted. The McMenamin brothers are so wonderful how they take old properties and they resurrect them and they make them into wonderful places to go visit and stay and eat and drink and soak in their soaking pools. The McMenamin's hotels and their pubs are some of my favorite places to go, as I'm sure you can figure it out by now. As we've been driving by, some of these buildings, like this in particular one, are new and built to look old, and I love that as well. So they have all these great, nice, modern conveniences, but they look beautiful and historic. We stayed in the art house, as you can see. They have the salaried artists who paint all these paintings and murals in their venues. This is our room. It was very cozy, and the bathrooms were very nice and clean. We had several windows in our room. The bed was extremely comfortable. We saw deer in the morning right out front. It was really neat. Until we were on the second floor, so this is our journey heading back down so we could go over to the restaurants and pubs. I love how they have the rock posters and all the fun painting with the stars. They have a hidden room with a black light that you can find. Actually, they have a hidden bar. This is the hidden bar, the inside. I didn't show you the outside. They have some really fun fancy cocktails. This is their soaking pool. It looks like the Turkish baths. And I had to take that picture from the internet because there were people in the pool soaking and I didn't want to get them on film. But this is the stuff I could get while I was in the pool. And the opening at the top is open, so if it's raining or snowing, it'll come inside. And it was pretty chilly, probably about 40 degrees outside. And we were in there, and as the sun went down, you could see it started really steaming up. It was such a cool atmosphere. I definitely recommend if you ever go to Bend, Oregon, to stay at the McMenamin's St. Francis School. This isn't a paid promotion. It's just I'm a huge fan. This is one of the outside little bars. I love their light fixtures. It just makes me so happy. Here's a couple of old fashions that we had. And this is the main restaurant where you will have breakfast in the morning if you decide to eat at the hotel. It was a frosty morning, as you can see, and we decided to drive past the very last blockbuster video in the world. The only reason I know this is because I watched the documentary on it. Our next stop was in Sisters, Oregon. It's a darling little town, and they have a Habitat for Humanity thrift store here. I was dying to go to shop. No public restrooms. Jimmy Carter. They had a lot of good stuff in here, and it was very well priced. Unfortunately, that one was chipped on the top. This is a very cute little Portuguese pottery vessel for $3. I absolutely love San Francisco, so these are definitely a must-have, and for $1 each, that's a great price. I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting this box. It's very cool, and you don't see something like this very often. I don't know if you can call a triangle a box, do you know what I mean? just bought one of those. Mine was cheaper. This is their antique department of the thrift store. This piece almost looks like River Junction pottery, but I wasn't quite sure. That's a cute little wooden trinket dish for $2. I can't tell if it's a whale or a pear or just an odd shape. I thought this was really sweet. $2. Probably should have picked it up. It probably would have sold. Not buying monkey pot anymore, that's for sure. I thought this small Chinese screen was beautiful, and I love the way they displayed those rings in that picture frame. Well, here's my haul from Bend in Sisters, Oregon. This is from the Goodwill. I found this darling little Studio Potters box, and they did such a good job. I'm going to try to mimic it because I'm a potter as well. It was $4.99, and it was a yellow day, so it was half off, so it was around $2.50. I really love that box. It now lives in my kitchen, and I keep some of my tea bags in it. Also got these little salt and pepper shakers for $2.99. They are quails, but I just thought they would look really sweet on maybe a Thanksgiving table. And then I also found these darling little honeycomb with honeybee and clovers on them, salt and pepper shakers for $2.99. I found this mug at the Goodwill, and it's beautifully made. It has a view of the Sisters Mountains, which we can't see from where I live in Oregon, but we were about 3 to 4 hours away from where I live, and you can see them. It's gorgeous, wonderful work. It was $1.99, so I couldn't go wrong there. I found this, I believe it's from an old armoire piece, and it was $4.99, and I thought that would look really nice hanging on a wall. I also found a bunch of clothes that I really like. I found this cute little like handkerchief pattern Western mini skirt for $6.99. I found this cute little crocheted sweater, green. Thought it would look really nice at Christmas time. It was half off of $6.99, so it was about $2.49. Well, $3.49. I found this really cute little Old Navy tank dress, and I will probably just use it as fabric for something else, but I may be able to wear it, who knows. But it was half off of $4.99, so $2.50. I found this really soft and cute flannel shirt, and it was $7.99, and just fun and comfy. And I found this dress, new with tags on. It's made in India, and it was $24.99 originally, but I got it for $7.99. I think it's very pretty. And then when we were in the Sisters Habitat for Humanity store, I found these cute little watercolors that are signed by the artist, and they were $1 each, so who could go wrong? There's my haul, and I hope you like my video. And if you do, maybe give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, maybe subscribe to my channel. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Bye-bye.